Yes, dearest youngsters, welcome. Thank you that you have become a means for me to study, learn Gita. Along with you, I am also learning. And congrats that not only you are learning, but you are contemplating on that, finding the essences, and I'm sure at least few of them you are practicing or implementing the Gita knowledge in balancing yourself, in empowering yourself, in encouraging yourself to live a noble life, to live a systematic life, to live a very successful, fruitful life. Learning wisdom is a knack. Remembering the wisdom is a knack. Practicing wisdom is a knack. What we have now is little informations, more of likes, dislikes, more of misunderstandings, more of delusions. This is how generally a uninformed, uneducated, non-spiritual people generally behave. But now with the study of Gita, we know all that now. The problems are in the mind, not outside. If the mind is managed of its own emotions, thoughts, the world is managed. So too, if we can properly train our speech to speak well, even enemies also can become friends. Friends become enemies because of mismanaged speech. So all this we are learning. On the whole life is in our hands to manage it, to make it beautiful for ourselves and around. These understandings is called Adhyatmikata. This implementation is called Adhyatmika Jivanam. This leads to beautiful joy. What's wrong in learning these things? Batao, for what reason these things are kept aside? Just because ours is a secular nation and all these things are taught in Sanskrit in Hinduism. Was that the reason? Is it a correct way? Think. So let anything, but think anything. You know what's Gita conveying. Unbiased way, purely impartially, for every seeker, the best of the information, knowledge, input Gita ji is giving and empowering us. Whoever they can lavishly go. Like the river is not for anyone. It is for everyone. Anybody can have bath, take water. Is it not? In the same way, our Gita Mata, every Shraddhalu can study, learn from it, and use it for his own life. Anyway, congrats for being regular. May God, Guru, Gita Mata, Govinda bless you with the best of the wisdom for a beautiful inner and outer life. May your life be full of happiness and joy, born out of wisdom every moment. It should be a celebration only. That's what I pray for you all. Let us bring it out also through our lives, through all these learnings. Okay. Like every day, today also three things. We are doing Hanuman Chalisa. After our Prarthana slokas, maybe 2 or 3 more days, it will be done. Good last 15 days. We are studying it every day, even little more, maybe more than 20-25 days. We'll have a common sense thought simple today. And in Gita today, having given all the yoga practices, sadhanas, now Bhagavan says becoming yogi is greater than becoming anything else. Because the yogi only, the one who can become all other things, yogi directly also can reach to the God. Therefore, tapasvibhyodiko yogi, jnanibhyopi matodika, karmibhyashadiko yogi, tasmat yogi bhava Arjuna. This is a beautiful sloka. Very important meaning, but short and sweet. We'll discuss today. Let's start the day. Om, 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 Om Sahana Vavatu, Sahano Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavadhetamastu, मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. Friends, these are our everyday learned slokas, chanted slokas. Today Hanuman Chalisa, two more chaupai we will see. Yesterday we saw राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा. Then तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावै जन्म जन्म के दुख विसरावै अंत काल रघुपति पुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई. Up to this we saw 34. Today we'll see 35, 36. Simple and very good, very oft quoted. What is that? Aura devata chitta na dharai Hanumata sei sarva sukha karai. संकट कटाई मिटाई सब वीरा जो सुमिरई हनुमत बलबीरा. Only two chaupais. First one, और देवता चित्त न धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई. If your chitta is fully single pointedly devoted to Hanumanji only, exclusive of devotion to anyone, without devotion or surrender to anyone, only to Hanumanji when you surrender, Aura Devata Chittana Dharai Hanumat Sai, Hanumanji will see to it that Sarva Sukha Karai, every Sukha, Sharirika, Manisika, Artika, Samajika, Bauddhika, Adhyatmika, every of the Sukha Hanumanji will give. ठीक है. So here aura devata chitta nadarai means what? In fact, this has to be understood little subtly. It is not that when you are Hanuman Bhakta, don't become Shiva Bhakta or Rama Bhakta, or don't become Krishna Bhakta or Devi Bhakta. ऐसी बात है. Here two points are there. One is what? When you are dedicated to Hanumanji, to do your devotion to him, you have to be single pointed. If you have two, three gods in the mind kept, there is a chance for dilution in your concentration, dilution in your power of prayer. Therefore, that is why I said Ananya Bhakti. To have Hanumanji, he is the giver of every sukha, then why have in Chitta any other god? Single, one god when he can give us everything, hold on to him. Not that Shiva and Rama and Krishna and Devi, they can't bless with the things. Every god is capable of blessing every devotee with everything. But it's a question of our being a devotee. So the distractions are there already in the mind, millions, stopping us from becoming a devotee. Along that, if you add this confusion also, which God, you will not do sincerely your devotion. That's why keep all the gods away. Then Hanumanji ka hi dhyan karo, he will take care of. So this is done with good feeling, not ill feeling. Not to hate other gods, not to hate the people who are bhaktas of other gods. That is absolute absurd and nonsense. Like you have Hanumat Bhakta, I will do Hanuman's Upasana. That doesn't mean that I hate Rama or Shiva, or I hate the people who are worshipping Rama and Shiva. That is nonsense. Absolutely nonsense. Throughout the life, you don't do that. Then why he said Aura Devata Chitta Nadharai Hanumata Sei? It is for developing single pointedness, for having the focus of entire faith of ours through prayers only on the one Lord. Therefore, he also takes us into confidence and blesses us. For that reason, it is said not to say that other gods are less, not to say that therefore we have to hate them, not to say that those who are the followers of that God are useless, therefore that people have to be blamed. This is wrong. The other religions do that work. Hinduism never says. They will talk about कि तुम्हारे भगवान ये है वो है, बेचारे उनको नहीं पता. But Hinduism, you have as many god forms as human beings are there. After all, what is required is the Shraddha and Bhakti. If you have that in any form, you can worship, he will answer you. This is the one meaning throughout life. You have to know wherever this prasanga comes up, I am Vaishnavite, I am Vishnu Bhakta. It doesn't mean you hate Shiva and Shiva Bhakta. That's nonsense. A Vishnu Bhakta is busy in Vishnu Bhakti. Where is the time for him even to think about Shiva or Shiva Bhakta? How can he fight with them? Some masters, to develop the single pointedness in our own God chosen, they say by Mahimadja. But slowly the subsequent people have highlighted that one. That master said not to go there, be here only. After that, be here is gone. Master said not to go there. Therefore, not to go there, not being here. Therefore, reason nowhere. Therefore, such people never follow their own bhakti, go on denying or discarding the other ones. Therefore, end up doing nothing only. It is wrong. If I'm Shiva Bhakta, doesn't mean I hate the Vishnu or Vishnu Bhakta. It is nonsense. Shivaya Vishnu Rupaya Shiva Rupaya Vishnave Sarva Sharva Shivastano Bhutadini Navyaha. Every god is same only. All are expression of one para Brahma. Therefore, to develop single pointedness, total proper surrender, and to get the blessings in shorter span of time, it is said concentratedly worship on God. And your mind, like in the world, has thousand things and beings to distract you. Even spirituality, also the mind has a knack of distracting you by taking your attention from one God to the other. To avoid that, our Devata Chittana Dhara, it is said, it never means that there are no other God, they are not great, worshiping them will not give result. ऐसी बात नहीं है. As what I get from Hanumanji, Rama, Shiva, Krishna, Devi, Mata, every of the gods also blessed. So this is the first meaning of Aura Devata Chitta Nadarai. Second meaning was Devata means whomever we are valuing. So like I want money, loan. So bank fellow is a Devata to me. I want food. At that time, the food giving my mother or shopkeeper, hotel wala, is a Devata to me. I need a help, that person Devata. Electrical problem, electrician is Devata. Like that, depending on our demands and desires, so we have put people on the pedestal being a Devata. Like for me, you are Devata. Because only when you come and listen to Geeta, मेरा एक दिन का श्राद्ध हो जाएगा या आत्म शांति होएगा. So therefore, I have to request you do namaskar every day. So wherever there is a benefit, that person becomes Devata. Like auto wala, for you taking from here to there, it is a Devata for you. You have to pay to him, do namaskar and sit there, don't spoil the seat, then only he will drop you there. So here, Aura Devata means ordinary mortals of life whom you have given the value as much as Devata because you wanted something from them. Even if they give us something we want, that is given to us by the Lord only through them. Therefore, why value them Devata and become insulted, humiliated by them when real Devata Hanuman himself is there? There nobody is greater to me than Hanuman. This way, totally dedicated to Hanuman is called Aura Devata Chittana Dharai. One is really the other devatas. Second is whomever we have valued as devatas, दोनों को चित्त में लाने की जरूरत नहीं है. हनुमत से ही just do your daily upasana हनुमान जी सर्व सुख करई. He will give every sukha. Then संकट कटाई मिटाई सब पीरा जो सुमिरई हनुमत बलवीरा. Is it not? Sankata katai, all the difficulties will be removed. Hatai sabapira, all the pains of body, mind, etc. all of them are मिट जाएंगे हनुमान जी के कृपा से. संकट कटाई मिटाई प्रभु सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा. Okay, जो सुमिरई हनुमत बलवीरा. Whoever chants Hanumat Balaviraya Namaha, that day also is came. Na Sero Gare Savapira, Jabata Niranta Namata Bira. So सारे कष्ट और दुख हनुमान जी की कृपा से चले जाएंगे. Then सब चीज जो मांगते हम भी वो भी मिल जाएंगे. Therefore single pointedly be devoted to your chosen Lord Hanuman ji. Don't get distracted. Getting distraction is a disease of the mind which never allows us to do anything with full perfection. Whether it is secular things of the world, the sacred things of spirituality. All that we are studying in Geetha, bringing the mind to Yoga Sthiti. So to bring the mind to single pointed sthiti called a yoga sthiti so that it can be effectively employed in devotion to Hanumanji to get his full blessings for all our success and happiness, that we are told not to get distracted in the devotion to other gods or anybody whom we consider as gods. That's the meaning of Aura Devata Chitta Nadarai Hanumata Sei Sarva Sukakarai. Not only that, Sankara Katai Mitai Savapira Jo Subirai Hanumata Bala Veera. This is a beautiful two chopais. Let us chant them 11 times. Make it 108 by adding 97. Your target is okay 1080. Whenever you want, you do it. Start. Om Ata Sri Goswami Tulsidas Virajita Sri Hanuman Chalisa Siddharaj Grantha Parayana Dwara Chopai Yanam Parayana Dwara Parabrahmanubhav Siddhartham गुरु देवता अनुग्रह दर्शन प्राप्त्यर्थम सनातनम संस्कृत पुनरुत्थान पुनर्जागरण विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थम अस्माकं सकुटुम्बानां क्षेमस्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्य विजय भावी आरोग्य आदि समस्त सन्मंगल सत्संपदा प्राप्त्यर्थम श्री तुलसीदास विरचित हनुमान चालीसा ग्रंथांतर्गत चौपाई मंत्राणां पारायणं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. Today's mantras are really great. Start. और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई संकट कटई मिटई सब पीरा जो सुमिरई हनुमत बल बीरा. और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई संकट कटई मिटई सब पीरा जो सुमिरई हनुमत बल बीरा. और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई संकट कटई मिटई सब पीरा जो सुमिरई हनुमत बल बीरा. और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई संकट कटई मिटई सब पीरा जो सुमिरई हनुमत बल बीरा. और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई संकट कटई मिटई सब पीरा जो सुमिरई हनुमत बल बीरा. और देवता चित्तन धरई, हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई, संकट कटई मिटई सब पीरा, जो सुमिरई हनुमत बल बीरा। और देवता चित्तन धरई, हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई, संकट कटई मिटई सब पीरा, जो सुमिरई हनुमत बल बीरा। और देवता चित्तन धरई, हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई, संकट कटई मिटई सब पीरा, जो सुमिरई हनुमत बल बीरा। और देवता चित्तन धरई, हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई, संकट कटई मिटई सब पीरा, जो सुमिरई हनुमत बल बीरा। और देवता चित्तन धरई, हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई, संकट कटई मिटई सब पीरा, जो सुमिरई हनुमत बल बीरा। और देवता चित्तन धरई, हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई, संकट कटई मिटई सब पीरा, जो सुमिरई हनुमत बल बीरा। और देवता चित्तन धरई, हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई, संकट कटई मिटई सब पीरा, जो सुमिरई हनुमत Balavira. What is the meaning of Devata Chittandharai? In both ways we have told. Just think about it, understand it. It is to gain the single point in devotion. The such things are said doesn't mean we hate the other gods or the worshippers of other gods. Never ever do. Let everybody have their own religion, their own devotion, their own. But as long as they are dharmika, as long as they are contributors to the world, as long as they are spiritually evolving without troubling others, so long they are allowed. Without troubling others is the most important thing. कोई भी अपने मार्ग से भगवान की तरफ जाते से आ सकते, लाइक इन ट्रैफिक ऑल्सो everybody can go in their own lane speed unless and until they disturb others, so then they will be caught by the police or accident. This is the meaning of these two chaupai. Now come to common sense thought. Today's common sense thought is very simple. It is, देखो, you are youngsters, you are dynamic, your power is so much, nobody can stop you, resist you, active, aggressive, dynamic. आप में एक आध होएंगे, sorry, lazy fellows, that's okay, that is some special. But generally youth are meant for this. What we are saying is your dynamism wherever you are using, I can't say where you are using, but let it not make you forget your goal, let it not make you do something untoward or wrong thing. That means strike the balance between your being active and dynamic, same time remember your goal or vision also. Like you are active and dynamic in vehicle driving. But is it not that you strike balance also with that speed and you are not skidding on the road and getting legs broken? Otherwise, if you are very dynamic, good driver of the vehicle as a Sochkar, without balancing a balance, if you drive so fast, you'll break your legs and you make your parents to miserable. In the same way, as youngsters, so much of aggressiveness you have. Good. With that, you do the works. Do the noble works, active work, enchanting. Karte raho. Same time, don't lose the balance of your duties and all, your goal also. यंगस्टर्स में क्या होता है, दे गेट लॉस्ट, लाइक फ्रेंड्स आ गए तो यू आर एक्टिव, मिलने जाते, मिलकर घूमने जाओ, बट नॉट एवरी डे, नॉट आवर्स टुगेदर, नॉट एट द कास्ट ऑफ योर स्टडी और लाइफ और करियर और अदर योर नोबल एक्टिविटीज. दैट इज अ कॉमन सेंस थॉट टुडे, वेरी एसेंशियल फॉर द यूथ. अब लग गए सेल फोन पे, लग ही जाते दिन भर. और दोस्तों से लग गए तो लग ही जाते, सिनेमा देखना गए तो दिन भर वही होना. इसको अवॉइड करके strike balance between your aggressive energy, and I can't say it's you such a energetic fellow, बैठ के हमेशा ध्यान करो, वो मेरे से भी नहीं होता. So you are restless only, that is the insignia of youth. If you are not a restless youth, either you are a realized saint or something abnormal. Like a child is born, if he is not crying, it is an abnormal. उसको दो लगाते, he will cry, then he is normal. So to a youngster and not aggressive and restless doesn't go together. इन ए वेरी रेयर केसेस, कोई कोई देवदास होगा, या नहीं तो रियली कबीरदास, सूरदास, तुलसीदास, महाकालीदास, ऐसे हो सकते, कोई रामदास, पुरंदरदास. अदरवाइज यू बीइंग रेस्टलेस, गुड, बट स्ट्राइक बैलेंस. Let our palda be not tilted so much to the other side that you forgot your talents, your opportunities, your goals, your honesties, your values. इसको भूल जाने मत, उतना मत करो. Be aggressive, but be having social awareness also that your aggressiveness should not trouble the society. Be aggressive, but don't show that on your parents. They have to be respected and served. Be aggressive, but not towards your college professors. They are your gurus, they are the teachers. Be aggressive, but not with the government. They will find some case on you and put you inside. There's no case on you. That itself is a case. You cannot be like that with anyone. So, being dynamic and yet balancing is the beauty of life. Learn that. Be dynamic, but don't quarrel with brothers, sisters. Be dynamic, but don't spoil your relations because of your aggressive behavior. Sometimes you may be correct also. So what? Others doesn't agree right now. They may understand your correctness after 20 years. फर्क भी नहीं पड़ता समझे या ना समझे. From your side, allow not the ego to become stronger. A beautiful thought this one. Balance strike करो. In your youth, थोड़ा aggressiveness, dynamism, as well as the other common senses of the life. Things to be done commonly. ये ज़रूर यूथ को बोलना पड़ेगा. दे हैव ओवर पावरिंग इमोशंस इन देम नो. देन उनको क्या है ना, माता पिता कुछ भी हो जाए, पैसे का कुछ भी हो जाए, दे जस्ट लूज दैट बैलेंस. ही सेज अरे बेटा खाने को ही पैसे नहीं तो कोई नहीं, भूखे रहेंगे, बट गिव मनी, आई वांट टू बाय दिस और दैट थिंग. That I want to buy this or that is aggressive. But common sense should be there that money is required for livelihood at home. Your parents cannot afford, that's all. You don't blame them. You stupid have not done proper punyam. Therefore, you are not born in the rich family. सुचि नाम शिवताम के योग भ्रष्ट हो जाए थे. आप गीता पढ़कर अच्छी तरह योग साधना करो. When you die, next life you will be born in a multi-billionaire's house. You have not done punya and born in a useless family of proper poverty, and you say parents are not giving you. You have become there, born with your own punya and papa. No point in blaming anyone. Strike balance in your dynamism as well as in your doing works like a decent guy. Be matured as early as possible. Don't postpone it. By the time आप अपना restlessness के कारण hundreds of people including parents you might have hurt, all of that is calculated. उसके फल में बाद में हमको इतने रोग, इतने दुख, इतने insults मिलेंगे दुनिया में. Not only this life, many lives to come. You always look for your future. Keeping future in mind only, present you have to act. Be dynamic, but nobly dynamic. Don't the ignobility overpower your dynamism or misuse your dynamism. That is what is today's common sense thought with all the examples given. Be aggressive dynamic, but don't trouble your younger ones. Be aggressive dynamic, but don't answer to your parents and hurt them. Like that, I gave you already 7, 8 examples. Be aggressive and dynamic, but don't drive vehicle in such fast way that your vehicle is broken, your legs are broken. Or in that dynamism, you just attack someone, or in that activeness out of restlessness. So हम छोटा आता है फिर आपको जेल में डालेंगे फिर लाइफ लॉन्ग के लिए ना वीजा मिलेगा ना पासपोर्ट मिलेगा. विद क्रिमिनल बैकग्राउंड that way nobody will appreciate. With all your good qualities, for some reason 1 week you went and came from jail, nobody will give you ladki. Maybe the other thief in the jail may give, but otherwise, this is a very crucial common sense thought. Strike balance. I can't tell you being youngsters कि अभी dynamic मत बढ़ो बेटा बैठे रहो. That I can't tell. Old age में तुम खुद ही हो जाते हो. Now wrong also it is to suppress the dynamism of the youth. It's not correct. It has to be given direction. That's what we are saying. Use it for right purposes and enjoy the dynamism rather than troubling with that. The very highly powerful dynamic people troubling others are called Rakshasas. So Rakshasa, ulta karo, Sakshara. A educated, perverted fellow for his own selfishness, when he uses his dynamism, powers, etc. for others, for troubling others, is Rakshasa. So to the one who is active, dynamic, powerful, energetic, he is using it for the Loka Kalyanam, help of the world, he is called Devata. रोज याद कर लो तुमको सेवक देवता बननी है कि राक्षस बननी. देवता देव. So be a deva, not rakshasa. Your dynamism, aggressiveness should contribute to the world, not destroy yourself and trouble the society. Balance like that. We don't stop your dynamism. Common sense. Many youngsters we see in the restlessness of dynamism, they fight with parents so much, so much. Suddenly one day mother or father died, then you can't even talk to them now. Even then they don't realize. एटलीस्ट न्यू जो आर एग्जिस्टिंग उनके साथ तो ठीक तरह रहो, नहीं उनसे भी शत्रु. And some people console us, "Arey Baba, I am there for you. You have lost your parents." That fellow doesn't even have that respect to that person. विचित्र है दुनिया. आप मदद करना भी चाहो तो लोग लेने को राजी नहीं होते हैं. Anyway, you help yourself. Be aggressively dynamic at the same time, trying balance of that with being noble also. Let that aggression dynamism doesn't trouble you on your path of excellence. And don't forget the path of excellence first of all. You actually highest wise youngster is full aggressive dynamism uses only in the marga with which he is reaching to ultimate goal. May all of us have that type of balance. Thank you. Geetha Shloka today is after narrating to us entire yoga sadhanas of controlling the antakarana, focusing it in discovering the self. When the self is discovered, the same self is seen everywhere. Therefore, there is always samatha. Having this explained exhaustively, extensively, which we have seen only to 1%. 99% I have not spoken to you, of which I know. अदर तो अभी 1000 गुना इससे ज्यादा गीता का अंतरार्थ रहस्य जानते हैं. Okay, having that way given the whole glory of yoga sadhana and all, here फलश्रुति के रूप में भगवान कृष्ण in the last 2-3 shlokas talks about being a yogi. Question Arjuna asked कि क्या होगा उभय विभ्रष्ट. भगवान said no, 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 you'll be going to higher world, then come and be born in Suchinam Srimatange. Hey, one option, other option is not. Right from beginning only, you're born in Yogi's house. Pura Vyasena Hriyate. Yava Shobisa. Jignasra Yoga says, Shabda Brahmat Vartate. Yesterday we saw. Yesterday we also see Prayatnat Yatamanahatu. Yogi Samshuddha Kilmishaha Aneka Janma Samsiddhaha Tato Yati Parangatim. Extensively with your good aggressive dynamism, take initiative and you work. Life after life, all negativities go away. Mind settles. With settled mind, you can meditate. In meditation, you can see the self. That's the meaning of Prayatnat Yatamanahatu Yogi Samshuddha Kilvishaha Aneka Janma Samsiddhaha Tatha Yati Parangatim. So if you try, you will definitely succeed. The path being little difficult, subtler, it may take some more lives. Therefore, with faith in the goal chosen in yourself, keep on putting the effort. That's called Prayatna Yatamanahatu. करते करते रहने से योगी samsiddha, samshuddha kilvishaha. His antakarna becomes clearer and clearer and purer and pure. In this way, when he does it for long life, aneka janma samsiddha, after long, long lives of this type of living, tato yasi parangatim, he'll be capable to become introverted, to go beyond all not self and discover the self and see the same self everywhere, then live a life of samatha. That's the meaning of that sloka yesterday. Now today, the 45th sloka, we will see in that what Bhagavan says is, being a yogi is greater than all other sadhanas, because being a yogi is a basis to achieve success even in those respective yoga sadhanas. So sloka number 45, no, 46 हम पढ़ेंगे आज. 46, one more is there. 47 कल खत्म हो जाएगा 6वां अध्याय. Day after tomorrow we'll start the 7th one. So the shloka says, तपस्विभ्यो अधिको योगी ज्ञानिभ्योऽपि मतोऽधिकः कर्मिभ्यश्चाधिको योगी तस्मात् योगी भव अर्जुन. This is the shloka. We have to chant and do the meaning of it. Let us start. Om tapasvibhyo adhiko yogi tapasvibhyo adhiko yogi tapasvibhyo adhiko yogi tapasvibhyo adhiko yogi ज्ञानिभ्योऽपि मतोऽधिकः ज्ञानिभ्योऽपि मतोऽधिकः ज्ञानिभ्योऽपि मतोऽधिकः ज्ञानिभ्योऽपि मतोऽधिकः कर्मिभ्यश्चाधिको योगी कर्मिष्ठभ्याधिको योगी कर्मिष्ठभ्याधिको योगी तस्मात् योगी भवार्जुन तस्मात् योगी भवार्जुन तस्मात् योगी भवार्जुन. तस्मात योगी भव, नॉट ए भोगी और रोगी और भागने वाले भागी. योगी भवा, दिस वर्ड भगवान कृष्ण और आशीर्वाद भी दे रहे. योगी भाई सुखी भवा, धनवान भवा, विद्यावान भवा. सो योगी भवा, भगवान कृष्ण एक्चुअली आशीर्वाद भी दे रहे एंड इज गिविंग एन एडवाइस आल्सो. ओ अर्जुन, इट्स बेटर टू बिकम योगी. एंड बिफोर दैट ही ऑलरेडी गिव द ग्लोरी ऑफ द योगिक लाइफ एंड द टेक्निक्स टू डेवलप दैट योगिक माइंड. Okay. Therefore, who is a yogi? We already just now said 3 times already. The one who has quiet and control his mind and applied that mind in search of the self, he discovers the self. The same self is there everywhere, because of which he has got samatha in his life. There's no vishamata raga dvesha to fight with the people or fight with the mind. ये सब खचरा नहीं होगा. उसको संसार कहते हैं. It will not be there. So such yogi tapasvibhya adhikaha. Some people are there doing the tapasya of indriya nigraha, tapasya of not eating food, tapasya of not sleeping, tapasya of climbing the mountains, tapasya of taking bath in the cold river and doing japa there only. These are all beautiful japas. But then none of the japas give the result as it given by the yogi. Therefore, tapasvibhya adhikaha yogi. Is it not? More greater than the tapaswin is a yogi who has controlled his mind. Then Jnanibhyopi Matodikaha, even above the Jnanis are the yogi because Jnani only have theoretical knowledge and that they spread everywhere. Themselves they get benefit or not. Better than the theoretical Jnani, non-practical, is this yogi at least he is able to with his yogic shaktis helping others. So ultimately ज्ञानी is the highest. ज्ञानी तो आत्मा है वही में मतम. बट इधर ज्ञानी का मतलब क्या हुआ? सिद्धांत ज्ञान है, प्रैक्टिस नहीं है. Better than that fellow is a yogi who has controlled his mind. A fellow without control of the mind misuses the jnana in troubling others, harming others. Therefore, jnanibhyah api adhikaha iti me mataha. First one is tapasvibhyah adhikaha yogi. Second is jnanibhyo api matodhikaha. Third one, karmibhyashcha adhiko yogi. He is greater than the yogi is karmibhyaha, means karma kandi. They do karma for karma phala, but even to do proper karma phala, karma kanda for karma phala, mind should be controlled. That is equal to yogi. So to ज्ञान पाना है, ज्ञान यूज करना है तो माइंड कंट्रोल में होना है. इट इज कॉल्ड एज योगी. तपस्या करने का स्टेमिना चाहिए, तपस्या करने का निश्चय चाहिए. दैट आल्सो योगी. तो योगी कैन बिकम तपस्वी, योगी कैन बिकम ज्ञानी, तो योगी कैन आल्सो बिकम भक्तः. ज्ञानी कर्मभ्यश्च अधिको योगी. So the yogi is greater than tapasvin, jnani and karmishta. Therefore, a yogi, why? Because yogi alone can do the nisvartha karma yoga. He alone can get the knowledge of the self. He alone can do the tapasya of restraining, refraining himself. Therefore, hey Arjuna, whatever you want to become your side, I don't know if you ask me, मैं तो बताता हूँ. Hey Arjuna, yogi bhava. May you become yogi. Tasmat yogi bhava Arjuna. So through Arjuna, Lord is addressing all the youth of the world. First, better become yogi. With the control of the mind, Atma Samyama Yogi. Yogi means Atma Samyama Yogi, which is the name of the chapter. Atma Samyama Yogi Bano. Thereafter, use it for your own goals, use it for social service, use it for Bhakti Jnana and Yoga Prapti. Finally, with the help of that, only you can reach even ultimate goal of knowing Paramatma also. Such is the greatness of the yogi bharana. Therefore, Sushodesha Pratishtha se lekar, sitting posture, asana, then how to concentrate the mind, how to bring the subject Paramatma into intellect, how to with faith accept its presence. So, ये सारे मिलकर तपस्या कहते हैं. So this सारे योगी कहते हैं. This yogi is greater than every one of others. तपस्विभ्योऽधिको योगी ज्ञानिभ्योऽपि मतोऽधिकः कर्मिभ्यश्चाधिको योगी तस्माद् योगी भव अर्जुन. See, yogi can reach Paramatma directly. A karma yogi is karma yogi because he is already a yogi. Otherwise, he can't do karma yoga. A bhakti yogi is bhakti yoga because he already got the yoga. Otherwise, he can't be bhakta. So, to a jnana margi cannot be jnana margi jignasu unless he already has reached the sthiti. Therefore, Tasmad Yogi Bhavarjuna, let us chant it 11 times. Tasmad Yogi Bhavarjuna, 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 Tasmad Yogi Bhavarjuna. So this is how this shloka says. तपस्वियों से योगी ग्रेट है, कर्मियों से भी योगी ग्रेट है, ज्ञानियों से भी योगी ग्रेट है. Therefore, yogi bhava, you try to become yogi of controlling your chitta ityadi. So this is what is tapasvibhyo adhiko yogi, jnanibhyo pi matodhikaha, karmibhyascha adhiko yogi. Tasmat yogi, don't become bhogi, don't become a rogi. May that way we, having digested all these thoughts, try to bring the mind into our concentration, our control. And with that controlled mind, let us work well to achieve any of our outer goals. Same if our is inner spiritual goal of the self, this controlled mind is always any day helpful for us. Geetha is every chapter yoga, 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 telling us to become yogi, yogi, yogi. And it has connection with our that common sense thought. You balance life between your dynamism and as well as your responsibility, duties of the world. A yogi does like that. A yogi strikes balance between his spiritual evolution, so too his kindness and compassion to the world, and himself will not be tempted and caught up in the world, nor his organs or faculties are unruly. He is called a Mahayogi. तो आज होमवर्क में क्या करना है आपको? योगी भव, भगवान ने कहा 100 टाइम्स या 50 बार सोच लो, मुझे योगी बनना, योगी बनना. Yogi is the one whose chitta vritti is nirodhita. Yogi is the one whose mind is fully in his control. Not that he is in the control of the mind and its thoughts and emotions and desires and projections. Tasmat Yogi Bhava Arjuna, a very powerful clarion call by Krishna, worthy of chanting every day. So tapasvins, those who give up the things, better than that is become yogi. Jnanibhyaha, who are theoretically studying everything, but doing nothing more than that. Karmibhyaha cha, those who are working for karma phalasakti. Even greater than that is the yogi. Tasmat yogi bhava Arjuna. Hey Arjuna, you deserve to become a yogi. But not now, abhi to yuddha karo. Yuddha mein bhi, if you bring the attitude properly, you are a yogi only there. Anyway, Arjuna was nimitta, Bhagavan ne yuddha dilwaya unse. So in this way, this beautiful shloka tells us, coaxes us, Yogi Bhava, Yogi Bhava, Yogi Bhava. Let us become Yogi by Lord's grace. Okay, one last time let us chant. Tomorrow we are going to conclude the Shashtodhyaya. Day after the Saptamodhyaya will start. Sarvam Krishnarpanam Om Tapasvibhyo Dhiko Yogi Jnanibhyo Pimato Dhikaha Karmibhyaschadiko Yogi Tasmat Yogi Bhava Arjuna. So और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई संकट कटई मिटई सब पीरा जो सुमिरई हनुमत बलवीरा. These are our Hanuman Chalisa chopais today. In common sense thought is strike balance between your youngsters, youthhood's dynamism and aggressiveness with a proper goal and reaching to that. Let's not miss it. These are the three things today we learned. Thank you once for all of you. Tomorrow we'll meet to conclude our sixth chapter. If I feel like, just I'll summarize some salient points. Rest is Prabhu Icha. Yes, friends. Yeah. See you tomorrow.